Pod. Uh, Hello, everyone. Welcome to the third round of the Team England Virtual Grand Tour. And we have progressed to, I say progressed, like that feels like it might be a strong wording. We are playing, who the hell's the other team? So one of the teams that one of the squads that Team England are playing are the people who were in Squad England and didn't make the cut. So Squad England was 24 people. That got cut down to 12. So the other 12, I believe, are playing Team England right now. I think that's how it's worked. I don't know if all 12 are doing it. Someone can fill me in if that's incorrect. Who's the other one?
Oh shit! I gotta go, Art. Have fun playing with your little football dollies.
Get
Whatever.
out.
Bye.
Hit him. Oh right, they've chosen to be called the pub team, and I assume this is all people who were in Squad England. The other team is a group called Tactics and Theatrics, and seems to involve a bunch of people we've already met. Breakmunker, I'm sure, was in one of the other squads. Captain Oates, I'm sure, was in one of the other squads. Greenskin Phil is in... It was just played for Team England. I think Bashtor I've seen before. Joseph's from Team Wales. BB Jock's from Team Scotland. So, okay, there's some people. We'll see how that goes. That's interesting, isn't it? But with all of that being said, first up, representing Team England, we have Thulian and his Necro. And first up for the pub team, trying to redeem himself from the, if you're watching these in order, the last shitty game, is El Spunio and Orcs. So let's see if he does redeem himself. I think I said that Thulian had the one wolf build before, but he doesn't now. Did he have the one wolf build before and he's changed it? Or did he never have the one wolf build? So one has to question why there are two big uns, especially one with guard on the LOS here, and that the rule of... Okay.
It's a strong start, isn't it, Art?
This is... and they're not even being protected by the ones behind. Like, right, first up, I was going to talk about the matchup. Normally, I would think this is not a great matchup for Necro. They're basically just relying on the Wolves being able to clip something. Otherwise, they're just outstrengthed and with equal guard. So I don't think it's a great matchup for the Necro. It's not an awful matchup. Necro don't really have awful matchups, much like Undead. But it's not a good matchup. So you're hoping that the Wolves can clip something or stun things, and you can move with some stuns on the ground, etc. However, if you set up like this, you gigantic plum Spunio, then you basically allow 4 dice on a guard big un with claw, with absolutely no downsides whatsoever. So if normally against Necro, you set up in some kind of lattice, you stand behind these guys to make sure the Wolves have a problem taking blocks. Guys on the outside have guys behind them. You create some kind of lattice work to make sure the Wolves, if they want to block, have to do something special. Normally, you can utilize it by, say, putting a Fleshy in here and blitzing the outside guy into the Fleshy, maybe. But it's still, none of it, because you can block forward to fill this square. So you can do it. still, but at least it causes problems for the Necro to use their wolves. Whereas this is just, hey, please claw some of my good players with absolutely no comeback. So
Yeah, and the best part is being 3 squares back, right? So even hitting diagonally,
yes,
you can even if you go down, you're
literally
still
just
free.
hit backwards, like just do whatever you want, yeah. Because this is just a weirdly. I was talking about this. A bunch of Team England did it as well. Like, what the fuck is with the like slightly deep rule of 5? Is there a reason for
No
that I
idea.
don't know about? It's just weird, right?
If you only play undead, then
You
if
can't
play
get hit by a
undead,
mummy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very strange. Like a couple of the other setups were like this, and like L Planet just keeps setting up in broken boxes, which instead of like an L corner is an inverted L corner, which is basically useless. Because that guy on the outside is still blitzable. Like, it's just the same. You've done nothing by making that shape. Like, yeah, a bunch of people have been doing it, and there's someone set up in a Bonehead podcast setup as well, with just like rule of 5, but with one guy like 3 back for no reason. Like,
Oh god.
like a,
Bonehead podcast.
just a melted
new
rule of
little-
5. It's like rule of 5
new
being
little
left.
fatigue.
It's good, yeah. It's like rule of 5 being left too near the radiator, and one has just dripped out the back somewhere. Anyway, good start, Spoonio. I love the way he came in and was like, this was a better game. I mean, to be fair, it might still be a better game, so it's just a terrible setup. I'm looking from the wrong side. I should be watching from... fuck, I've forgotten. I got to have my fingers on the keyboard for this one. God damn it. There we go. I forgot how to use the Blood Bowl 3 thing. I've been doing fumble for so long. I forgot I have to use my other hand. And Thulian, to be fair, does have a setup that helps against a blitz. I mean, doesn't really need to... Like, it could have been in because they've set up back and in the middle. Because the problem is that, like, it just exposes the wolf for a blitz or this guy for a blitz on both sides. You can just come in through the gaps. So it probably could have just had them been in instead. Because this setup doesn't threaten anything. Can't reach anywhere.
Yeah. And you're actually more likely to be able to attack that gap between the wolf and the zombie. Oh, okay.
Quick
Oh,
snap.
no,
That was a quick snap. Yeah, quick snapped in.
Yeah, so they're more likely to be able to drive a wedge between those two than they are to come around the side anyway.
Yeah, it is amusing that on a quick snap, he just put them in the right squares.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, thank you, game. I'll fix this.
Also, he's just hit that Garda with not a wolf.
Oh yeah,
After all that,
immediately
after all
just immediately just doesn't bother. The wolf is actually, or one of the wolves is over here. I just realized that. Like, so, like, even if we're going to block on the LOS, why isn't the other one the blitz? You can't be blitzing the back because, like, they're all touching. What the fuck is this wolf doing? Is the wolf hitting the troll? Oh my god! Okay. Sure. I mean, the troll is a bit shit. I would be hitting the guards with the claws. And I would be hitting both of them because he set so far back up, you can protect the wolves anyway by standing in front of them.
Yep. That's
So
exactly what I said.
you should clawed twice.
Yes, I hated the setup from El Spoonio and I hated Thulian's first turn. And I wasn't shy from saying it either. So
Hey!
I'll say it again.
But actually, to be fair, you're allowed to this time. You're on the other team.
Yeah, true.
Bants are allowed.
Well, hey.
So yeah, not a great start from, well, anyone. Somehow not even Solly there, and he's not here. Hello, Strength 4 Guard. Meet Strength 4 Guard. Oh, no. Okay, we were going right until one of these two doing. Have we not heard the expression, Spoonio, of never half-mans? What the fuck are these two doing? Are we not protecting this square? Or these two could have just bullied him. And then that protects those two squares as well. If you're going to bully, get the fuck in and bully. And a stun. No! Base him as well! Get in! Why are you just basing the front line? Oh no, what the hell? Why? Spoonio! Why are we? What have we got random wasted players around the pitch? Christ on a bike. So, like, the Mighty Blow and the Frenzy could have both based him. The tackle could have gone this side if you didn't want to risk Mr. Throw. We could have double based there. I don't know if he was doing anything, but he's not now, so... Yeah, this was a thing. This was a thing that you did badly. Nice idea. I'll give you a B for the idea, and then, like, a D- for the execution, because you, for some reason, left a third of your team not doing anything. Oh, look, what a surprise. They're utilizing the squares that we immediately wanted to not have happen. Thanks for allowing these 2 dice blocks immediately. That was the one that stood up. Okay, so like I said, these two should have bullied this zombie so that it covers exactly what we just talked about there. The guard doesn't have... Oh, he's blocking with... Okay, fair enough. I was like, why? That was a 2 dice block, but we're blocking with him. Oopsie poopsie. I'm not happy with not moving the ball here. This is the problem for the ball carrier, so maybe put the ball on the other side of the pitch from the problem. If we're going to start rolling blockless blocks, Mr. Thulian. Well, the ball was just always better there, right? Okay. Well, this is not a great start. Burnt a reroll, failed a dodge. Didn't knock down this guy. So that's not cool. We are going to allow a lot of pressure on the ball here. Who do I blitz if I'm the Orcs here? Seems annoying to blitz him, but maybe we blitz this one. And free up this guard. Because then that's 2 dice on him. It frees up this guard to go somewhere better. Maybe in the middle here. And then, what are these two doing? Coming down and basing him? Someone's got to base him. Actually, that would be him, wouldn't it? Because he's blitzing there, so he can base him. These two can come here and base him. Someone bases him, stands up. We could double base this wolf again, although it does allow a surf, so maybe not. Where's the troll going? Ugh, he's going to put the troll in that square, isn't he? Even though the troll doesn't have guard. Kind of obnoxious that the troll doesn't have guard when you got a troll. Oh, he didn't. Okay, I take it back. Good start. Okay, we're just blocking these guys. Are any of these players waiting to find out the result of these? Oh, wait, what's happening? Oh, interesting. I mean, it's not terrible blitz. It's not a great blitz. Foul appearance and already got blocked, but it's not a terrible blitz. Maybe trying to chip a hard target because you might think that you're a bit of a dog in the match. I don't really like, again, just not moving players while rolling dice. I don't think any of them are waiting for the result of this block or anything. Yeah, he certainly wasn't waiting for the result of that block, was he? So I should have moved already. Tackle going back to the middle, I don't mind. Thulian might think he's in a bit of spot of bother here and try to potato away. I mean, the tackle back to cover is okay. Safe moves last. It's always weird. That's been the most common thing, I think. Where people just stop in the middle of the turn to roll some more dice because they get bored. And then decide to finish their safe moves afterwards. Like, he did some safe moves. Like, oh, I'll move some players, and then I'll take some more blocks. Then I'll move a player, then I'll take another block, then I'll move another player. Like, it's just... That's not how turn ordering works.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
So this is a massive... these were these weird sidesteps? I think these were weird sidesteps. Like, jamming himself into the orcs.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Like, should have sidestepped out, give him the option of dodging out, and doing something. But like, everyone's fucking based up now. You got 2 spare players here. This is a horrendous position to be in. All you can really do, blitz this end guy. Could try and blitz him with the wolf. It's 2 into 1 unless you can't use the ball, unless you risk the 1 in 9 dodge. So 1, 2, 3, 4 to go there. Stand up. Move the ball. I'd move the ball just back for now. It's turn 3. I'd have the ball like just fucking down here somewhere, nowhere near the tackle. And then we go for the hit on him, I guess. Not really anything else to do there. And then last action dodge. You could dodge this one out as well that way, but this one sidestepped into fucking death. Okay, a little too close, I think. Doesn't need to be that close. Could have been further back. If that dodge had 1 in 9, we can sack the ball, right? So, like, whereas you can't if it's further back. Because you can free up this big un. Or this big un. Like, both of these big uns are technically freeable. And the ball is within reach of them for seemingly no reason. Because it had like 3 squares of movement left. Just stopped in sackable range. Okay, that helps relieve some of the pressure. Oh, we're dodging. Oh, okay, so we are... Okay, when we don't care about the fact that you can sack the ball. Like, if you're going to do that dodge... Like, surely the ball needs to be out of sackable range. Alright, and Spoonio, let's see you clear one of these guys to sack the ball. I think I prefer... Okay. I kind of think I preferred this one being freed because it didn't require POWs. Like, he can hit him and he can hit him. Actually, it did require a POW. Just one of them, though.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. But doesn't matter, rolled a POW. And that was a Kaznon regen, so what do I know? Hit him with Mighty Blow all day then, if they're going to get that result.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, that is an upside of it, to be fair. Isn't
Yes,
it?
yeah.
Getting to smash Wraiths with Mighty Blow is pretty strong.
And you can 3 dice with the Troll. We move a player in.
Yeah.
To clear for the sack.
Really hitting the ball almost. But I still like 3 dicing the white. It was 3 dicing a Wraith with Mighty Blow.
Yeah. This is the problem. What you know what you've done here, Spoonio? Your PP's filled with blood and you've gone mental immediately, like, because you can see the ball. Like, we've got other things to do here, haven't we? Like, what is this guy doing? I assume you're, like, preparing for success here. It's like, oh, I could POW this and I could dodge and I can go and pick up the ball and I can win and everyone will think I'm amazing at Blood Bowl. And unfortunately, what's happened is you're blitzing a blodger with a blockless guy. And I'm assuming you're going to reroll here, which gives you a 1 in 9 chance of fucking yourself because you haven't taken the other blocks. So I would have done them first. Fuck, like, just sacking the ball here is just great, right? So I take this block. I actually take this block before I do this as well, because that gives you this block.
Yeah.
So you get to block. You get to block all of these. Then you do this, and then if you sack, you can do a rush with him to tag the Shu-Hans.
Yeah.
Like on the side, like that's you just get the ball on the ground. Like you've everywhere. Like half of his team will either be on the floor or based up. Just getting the ball on the ground is the goal here.
You don't even need a rush to base him, right? If you power the zombie.
Oh yeah, you can just go straight through his tackle zone. You're right, yeah. So yeah, you could do that beforehand as well if you roll a pow. Yeah. So I think what you've done here is got a little bit too excited, and gone for this, because the main problem is like you could just not re-roll it, right? That is also another option. Just don't pow fish, because the problem with pow fishing is if you do roll a 1 in 9, all 3 of these and the ball carrier are completely free, and you haven't even like taken these blocks. So he stands up and he can block and he can get blitzed, and you've got like a strong area for the ball to go to, and he's on the floor. He's getting clawed, and now suddenly all of that pressure that you put on is just gone because you got a little bit too engorged. Okay, I might have summoned that. I'm very sorry. I feel like I've gone back in time and summoned this.
It was funny listening to it, because that is exactly what happens. Obviously, no, I knew exactly that's what was happening. But yeah, no. I mean, but it's correct. It's correct. You know, everything you said. I honestly, I was okay with not fishing for the POW, but yeah, definitely do all.
Yeah. Just
whether you're fishing for it or not.
Yeah, like because I mean, even as you said, like you tag here and you blitz backwards. He's either got to waste him and then blitz with him and leaves him back down here, like out of it, or he's got a blockless blitz to clear the ball to keep him up. So he got his own problems then, Thulian, and everyone else is still based or on the ground. So yeah, it keeps the pressure on, I think. Whereas this has that massive downside. Like, it's unlucky to re-roll into a 1 in 9, but it's not covered, so you don't get to whinge.
Yep.
So I was streaming when this was on, Chi-Chi. Doing a different game. No, I was doing a Blood Bowl game. Wait a minute. Are we dodging to protect that? Well, might as well have done. That was the blockless 1 dice.
Yep.
Okay, well,
It
that
is
was...
better than the dodge, but didn't follow.
Yeah, didn't follow to tag him up, and also just didn't need to do it. Could have just arranged this part a bit better and not just had to cover like a straight sack on the ball.
Yeah, there is that too, yes.
It could have just been 1 square further away.
Yeah, I didn't know why he went to that square.
So that he could get sacked if any of that went wrong. Just blame it all on a dice in.
I put like the square where he should have been. I was like, oh, this is good, isn't it? You just go there, and then he's got the screen there, and then that all works. And then he went there, and I was like, wait, why has he gone there? There's no reason.
Just casually stay in range of the only guy who can sack him. People make weird choices. They'll never explain. Alright, what do we do here now, Mr. Orkman? Okay, we've already just immediately gone in. Not that I hate it. Seems okay. What do we do here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can only reach there. He can clear the mighty blow. and tag both of these. So all of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 players free, essentially, for a 1 in 9 block. Who are we blitzing? We got 2 rerolls left. I'd probably just try and blitz him. The problem with blitzing him is it leaves on a surf. Because it's hard, you have to do another rush to get back out to the surf. So maybe I don't. This is a blitz, but with the stand firm, it always sucks blitzing a fleshy. Probably not going to re-roll a block at this point in time, so it doesn't seem great either. Could just blitz this this zombie. That's not terrible. Blitz this zombie and just get in front with the others. You could blitz this zombie and chain your own guy out to get a 3+ dodge out, so you can actually screen right here. I don't hate that. Block here, keep them tagged, move over, move over, move over. Well, no one can reach this square without a rush, though. That's kind of obnoxious. See you later, Jim. But it does need to happen. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this guy goes there with a rush. Tackle goes there. That's them 2 squares sorted. This guy stands, so the zombie is the blitz after we take this. These come over first. You blitz the zombie, go back and stand behind him. So you've got the double screen here. And you chain him out on a POW. Actually, you can dodge with him anyway, right? Because if you get him on a double down, you can still dodge out with him. So, yeah. That's probably what I do. If I had to guess what Spoonio's going to do, it's probably going to be to blitz the flashy. People just love blitzing flashies. It's weird. Welcome back, Spoonio. You did miss quite a lot. Okay, well, obviously we don't open with a fucking blockless block with players on the floor and players unmoved. Obviously, that's not what we do. What is he doing? Why is he there? Why are we allowing this? So he's not the blitz then. So him being freed is not going to be relevant. He should have stood up, obviously, before we done that. He shouldn't be there. There should be someone protecting these 2 columns. It's crazy that we're just allowing the ball to come this way. We are blitzing the flashy, because of course we are. And that's why you don't. Oh, never mind. Apparently Thulian was also fine with moving that guy. Why didn't we do the rush to allow him to dodge out and come and protect the ball a bit? Roll some fucking dice. Oh my god, we stood him up last. I thought we were leaving him to last because he was going to dodge out. Nope. And also we activated the troll, which is an absolute disastrous thing to go wrong. Whether a 1 in 6 or a 1 in 9 sucks there. So the troll should not have been activated at all. Now the problem with the troll is he stands up and that's going to be a 2 dice block for no reason. Whereas he was just holding 2 zombies up and now he's just getting blocked instead. So the flashy does get rid of the big gun. Was a risk, but he's got to reroll and you got to take some risks. Basing him. Are we blitzing him? Okay, well that was with block. Oh my god, what the actual fuck is this block? We were blocking onto the ball? Okay, well that was just idiocy. I have no idea what that was about. That's absolute garbage. Like, I'm fine with running the risk of opening with a blockless block because it frees up players, but you can't then do another blockless block that on a pushes onto the ball. The fuck is that about? Also, why have we based here? I'm still confused. Is he following and then we're blitzing him? Oh, God. And here we go. We do now have no rerolls, by the way, so that's great. (10-9). He puts himself in scoring range. And then that guy gets blocked for no real reason, and it frees up the zombies. Right, so if you're the orcs this turn, there is an interesting chain possibility here. So what you could do for a 3+ is fill this square and then dodge the lino to fill this square. So you got these 2 squares filled. Oh, no, wait. No, you can't. I take it back. It's not an interesting possibility. If you chain him, he goes there. It's not at an angle. Okay, errata. I mean, I would work this out during the turn anyway, but yeah, okay, errata. You could chain upwards, but you can't chain usefully. So I guess we just do the boring chain, not onto the ball. He blocks him up to there. He blocks him down, and then he's the blitz. 1, 2, 3 goes there, and then he comes round the top, and then someone else comes round the top as well. So we got people in front, so we can't just score this turn. That's good to go, I think. Just gets a push, but I guess that's all he really needs. There is still a guy on the floor over here. I'm not certain what that's about. Why is there a guy still on the floor? We'll find out next week, I guess. We do get the POW. We follow. Okay, so we got the stun, which means you absolutely base from the side. The reason being that you don't want to stall here, right? Even if he does somehow make it through and score, you get a 3 turn out of it. If you're behind him, he can get away from you. So he bases from behind, obviously. Oh, God, no, no, no. No, 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 no. You, sir, are in the wrong fucking square. And what are you doing? Why is no one in front? Fuck a duck. We finally stand this guy up. Oh, we've re-rolled this dodge. Are we going round in front? No, we've come to watch the ghoul score from a distance. There is harmony. Why is there no one in front of the ball? Like, if it feels like that is... Like, this is just 3-2-2 to score. Yeah, he's gonna re-rolls, but what the fuck else is he gonna do? Why is there no one in front of the ball? You just roll dice for him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's where he should be, right there. That's fucking difficult then. He has to red dice him before he gets to 3-2-2. And he could have been round in front of him as well. I mean, to be fair, he could have been round there and he could have been behind him. Then what the fuck are you doing? Losing, probably. Okay, Troll finally fucks up. I think we just move in before we score, yeah. Oh, and an obnoxious touchdown dance, just to put a little cherry on the top of that shit sundae. All of that work, all of that pressure gone with just a turn of shitty defense. Right, but we have got a 3-turn for the Orcs. It is against Necro, who are notoriously hard to score against. But they are missing one of their sidesteppers. So this is the weak spot here, this zombie. So you want to block these 3 to the right, blitz him to the left, and start claiming some space in the middle, straight off the bat. That's what we should be doing. Let's find out what we actually do. I mean, setting up like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Honestly, I wouldn't even hit with a reroll trying for the goblin throw. Just straight off the bat. It's very hard to score against 11 Necro, even with a 3-turn. You only have 1 reroll. I wouldn't hit just immediately going for the goblin throw. Like, reasonable, maybe better chances than, I mean, there is also the thing that what in the blue fuck is this setup? Why is everyone on the LOS not blocking with block? Why are all the blitzers doing fuck and all? We have 1 reroll and we've got 3 blockless blocks on the LOS. And they're not in the right direction. They're blocking forward. So this is absolutely terrible as a short drive setup. I don't know what the fuck is going on here. I don't know what the plan even is. Oh, yeah, okay. That is both interesting and awful. Don't even blitz from the right angle, for fuck's sake. You get the POW there, you're blocking him away from the assist. There's the actual basic Blood Bowl. So that was terrible. There's no space claimed now. We're going to be doing a 2-turn, essentially, assuming we don't kill ourselves with a blockless block in the meantime. So well done on forcing a 3-turn, only to turn it into a 2-turn for no reason at all. Well, that'll help. 1 down. Why are the scoring threats running backwards? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Why are the scoring threats running out of scoring range? Can we not count? Why are we going for a 1 in 9 pickup in the middle of the turn? It's not even protected. Like, this guy can be 2-diced out the way, and you can have a wolf and a wraith through to tag the ball. Could even score again. You could have lost the game right there. What? Why is another scoring threat running backwards? Who the fuck is the scoring threats? 13, 14, 15, 16. Can't score. Can't score. Needs 4 rushes. And had the ball given to him. We have basically 3 scoring threats. Where's this Mighty Blow going? Well, we won't find out until after we do a blockless block. And then a troll block. Oh, we were good. That was it. These two were just fine where they were. Don't bother moving the goblin next to the troll or anything in case you need to throw next turn. Just leave him where he is. That seems fine. Well, that was absolute garbage, that turn. What are the Necro doing? Okay, I mean, he's got no rerolls here. Does he think that's a defense? Like, are we not just covering a little bit better than this? Why isn't this wolf one over? Wolf one over. What? Why did that wolf just go there before we took a blockless block with no rerolls? If that fucks up, if it's dub skulls, he can block him. But even if it's a 1 in 9, he can blitz through him and just completely go down here for free. I mean, which would be more helpful if, of course, he hadn't fucked up where his scoring threats are. But still. You might notice that Thulian is leaning over here because, of course, 2 of the scoring threats are on this side. He can't score, and he needs 4 rushes, a handoff, and an animosity check. So he's the lesser of the scoring threats by a mile. So at the moment, we're kind of leaning into a goblin throw, which is basically like, 10% or something. Normally, if I start, even against Necro, if I start... even against Necro, if I start a... three turn, I expect better than that. Oh, well, apparently he didn't just instantly lose with a 2-dice blockless loner block. Oh, we've remembered that the goblin should probably be next to the troll. That's a bonus. And then we stood someone up after we took the 2-dice blockless loner block. We're all in on the goblin throw now, obviously. Well, that's pretty pathetic, isn't it? You get a 3-turn and you're just basically all in on a goblin throw on turn 8. That's crap. Don't really like... Oh, he's chaining him out. Okay, that works. I take it back. I do like it. Don't know what the wolf is doing. Okay, so you can still throw the goblin. You just need to, like, push him. Yeah, as I'm saying, because he's blocked him into this square now, you can get rid of these two and just step back and throw the goblin again. He was better off where he was. Just leaving him there was better. Just absolutely surrounded in bodies. Okay, we powed one of them. Push the other. Here we go then. Let's go, Troll. Troll doesn't stupid. Troll kills a goblin. Awesome. Good throw. I mean, you can't really complain. You absolutely shouldn't be relying on a goblin throw when you get a 3-turn and the ball is shallow kicked. Normally it helps to be able to count to 16. Maybe utilize the toes as well as the fingers next time, Spoonio. Alright. Oh, that's a bit annoying for Spoonio. Thulian just got a third reroll when it's a reroll light build. Kind of obnoxious. So 2 players down. That means he's on 10, right? 3, 6, 8, 10. So we're 11 versus 10. So the draw should still be reasonably easy. I mean, I say that. It's still Necro, right? But he's missing a sidestepper and a guard. So, and a player in general. That wasn't a deep kick, Spoonio. I don't know if you... and, like, this is a deep kick. 1 back from the midline is not a deep kick. And it wasn't going to be that hard to 3-turn. It was not going to be easy, but you made a giant pig's ear of it. Hello, Ham. Okay, that helps the draw considerably. Now the Necro are down to 9. Troll goes stupid, doesn't help. And we're going for a pickup again. Right. Let's talk about fucking Necro, shall we? Necro have frenzy on the players you don't want blitzing you. So, what we do when we fight Necro is we utilize the buddy system. Everyone has a buddy, because if they get blitzed by a wolf, the wolf then either has to dodge, or you can punch the wolf. It's the buddy system. See these 2 here? They don't have buddies. For no reason. This guy's standing there doing nothing. Could have been a buddy. I mean, where the fuck do you want the ball, Spoonio? It was basically on the center square. Like, you can't complain that it's 1 square back. That's a pretty decent kick. It was 1 square away from Mr. Throw. All it did was cost you 2 movement. I'm talking about the 3-turn. It was 1 square behind Mr. Throw. The kick. Okay, well, we're not going to blitz the lone wildebeest with claw. We're just going to knock out an orc with just a random blitz. So, wait, why was the mighty blow hanging out? What did I just miss? Oh, good, we just followed for no reason if we weren't going to protect him. The troll doesn't have guard, though. And, you know, let's not rely on a troll. And we do still have these 2 players right here. Who are just staying there. Like, Lone Wildebeest guard to get clawed. Lone Wildebeest strength 4 to get clawed. Mighty Blow just hanging out. Guard just hanging out. Nobody's protected. Yes, but you make it difficult. Like, you can get blitzed every turn. It's not, like, you can't make it impossible. You can make it difficult to not just give up free claw hits and free hits on, like, your only Mighty Blow piece. You could be in a flat line and have everyone, like, protected. And now you don't have a Mighty Blow piece. I mean, right. Not that I'm saying he should do this, because I don't think he should do this. But your turn was so shit that Thulian just went back to his starting position. That's how little he cared about what you did. Okay, there's a zombie there. I mean, admittedly, we don't have Mighty Blow anymore, which is what we should be blitzing with every turn. Spoonio? Have we forgotten something? Was there perhaps a clue happening on screen in the form of a visual reminder? It's gone now because on the fucking replay when you rewind it disappears. But as you can see by this troll is stupid. So this is just 2 dice on the ball. No, it's absolutely confused. It was still white. Spoonio did not activate it last turn, and we know it was stupid from the block that got his Mighty Blow fucked. So it was very nice of the international level player to purposefully let his opponent's mistake not ruin the game. Because obviously that's what happened here. Yeah, I'm aware of that, Spoonio. That was sarcasm. Fuck me. Okay, well. the dumb off cup is a draw. But that was a very good POW, Thulian. I hope you're very, very proud of that POW. There were 3 really stupid fails. I do particularly like how the troll is still stupid, as we're all just rolling dice now. Hey! Oh. I say A, and then the troll goes into the weirdest square possible for a troll to go to. Oh, sweet Mary, Mother of God. What in the actual living fuck is that? Why do we have a safety troll? Well, okay. Okay, I mean that those bad dice might have saved you a little bit at least. Okay, we've already established apparently that we're gonna block a sidestepper, it seems, maybe. It's turn 12. We don't have to go nuts here. The problem is the best thing probably is to open with the blockless 2 dice on the fleshy, which sucks. You could blitz with the tackle piece and then come back with the tackle piece to activate the troll to rescue that idiocy. But if you blitz and you get push skull, that's pretty atrocious. Could just move the ball back to be in the middle of a cage with the troll as a corner. I'm not recommending it. It's just sometimes it's worth the risk. I'm not entirely... We're on turn 12. I don't think it is here. I think you can just blitz that fleshy with a block piece. Move the ball back. Move the ball back here to be a troll activator for the following turn. Blitz the fleshy with a block piece. Wouldn't have gone there, and then just dodged him after taking the 2Ds. And just consolidated from the terrible turn you had before. Reset. You've still got 4 turns left to score. But we are blitzing a sidestepper and re-rolling it, so there's immediate 1 in 36 to actually dick yourself. Doesn't get a POW, so that guy's not going anywhere either. Goes sideways correctly to keep him tagged, so that's not going to be a 2 dice block. So now we are having to roll this anyway. The troll is still abandoned, so this is all pretty terrible. We've moved him back to activate the troll. The troll rolls a 1 anyway, because of course he does. The troll, of course, should have been basing someone already, so it actually wouldn't have mattered. Wouldn't have wanted to activate him. So, bit of punish there for the shitness. Now guess pushes with the blockless block with the ball completely exposed if that goes wrong. Why didn't you just bring the ball back to be the activator and then you had him to react to if it went wrong? Okay, terrible dice that turn. Eats the 1 in 9. Oh, okay. So this is... Is it a 2 dice on the ball? Can you get a 2 dice on the ball? Probably not. Oh, yeah, you can. Okay, so he stands up, goes there. You block him with him. Push him down. Then you just 1 dice with him, don't you? And you can get 2 dice on the ball then, because you got this guy free to come in there. You could also just 2 dice and then 1 dice the ball. Might be better. It probably 1 dice in with Frenzy into a Frenzy trap. So maybe not better. But those are the 2 options. We're just accepting getting sacked this turn. Oh, maybe not. No, okay. And Thulian not too bothered by that because that was his free reroll on the kickoff. Good old kickoff events. Okay, so we are moving him first. So we're going for the 1D on the ball. Looks like we are. One D into red dice. Casual straight pow. It's a 4+. Can't really complain. Okay, this stun's obnoxious. So, I don't like the turn order in there. So, I think Thulian should have moved first. And then if he got the powers he did, he should have pushed sideways. So it gives the wolf a dodge out. Like, that ball could have gone from there down to one of these two, right? The wolf could have had the ball and you just win the game. But he couldn't do it because he pushed him into the wrong square. And he can't even do the 4-4 because he hadn't moved the rest of his team. If Thulian had turn ordered properly there, he could have gone for the win condition. Should have gone for the win condition if you're going to do that. And just didn't bother. That wasn't too hard to just win the game right there. Awesome opening with a 1 in 9 into pushes. We love it. Wait, why? Oh, we're trying to surf the wolf. Okay. If you wanted to surf the wolf, that's not the way to do it, was it? Because this is into a 1 dice. You could have moved him first and then blitzed with the Frenzier. Let's go back and look at how you could have done that better. So if you move him around there, 3, 4, 5, yeah, to there. Now when you block, if you take the push and follow, obviously, you can blitz 2 into 2 and then pick up the ball on this blitzer. If you wanted to try and do that play, seems like a better version of that play. At the moment, it looks like what you're doing is trying to 2 into 1 surf and then pick the ball up on a movement 5 blockless piece instead, which doesn't seem like a good version of that play. And because you did it that way, if the ball had scattered there, you could have lost the game from this anyway. Wait, why wasn't there the blitz anyway? It could, even if you're doing the 2, like, why wasn't that the blitz anyway? We haven't blitzed, right? And then the ball's on a movement 6 block piece. I mean, that might help. Oh, we're just not blitzing. We've decided that blitzing is for other people. Don't need a blitz, obviously. Only the most, like, important thing you do basically every turn of the game. That would have been no rerolls if it wasn't for kickoff events. That's an obnoxious pow. Oh. So that actually is an obnoxious dodge and non-removal, because now you can't really make use of going up the side, so we've got to go through this way. He's on the ground. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably put the troll on these two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you probably have to just base up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Could try and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could try and just make a cage here-ish. That's possibly okay as well. I take my time on this turn and make sure I knew where everyone was going. So could base up everyone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, could put a guard there. It is a red dice possibility, so that's an issue, isn't it? Troll goes in there. This is the blitz then. This is the blitz because it frees up the guard, and then when he blocks, he bases this one anyway. Mr. Throw is useless. He probably just comes here, so that he has to 1 in 9 him to free up the wolf. So maybe these two, because you got less players, maybe you do make the screen here and put the ball in. 5 there, 12, 11, 10, 9 in scoring range. Yeah, that's probably okay. I don't know who the blitz is though, because this guy's got frenzy, so blitzing either of these keeps him tagged on the other. So that's kind of shitty. So I think we probably 1 in 9 blitz. Okay, so we are going here. That's okay. Okay, so the other possibility for the blitz. So, okay, we've gone there and the frenzy is going to fuck him. Okay, so the other possibility of the blitz, because Mr. Throw should have gone there, as I said, and then this is a good blitz to knock the fleshy down and come back and put tackle on this ghoul. I actually really like that. Or this ghoul, rather. It's there, isn't it? 3, 4. Yeah, you have to come around. So just go in there. It's fine. Puts tackle on this ghoul and blocks in this wolf. Yeah, I kind of like that. I think that's probably my blitz. And then these two just block to get together, so one can free up the other one next turn. This one just blocks and leaves them together. This one's tagging one, so it's fine. See you later. So yeah, I think that's my blitz. I like that. And then puts tackle there. Solves this, like, tags both of these. I mean, we've established the problem with this, isn't it? The frenzy tags him on him, so you can't use the rest of his movement. And now this square here means that this block here tags everyone, and a push doesn't free up anyone. So this is a pretty awful. I don't even take this block. I don't think this is worth taking. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Sorry. Okay, and then we did a dodge rush to come around anyway. So yeah, like I said, the problem there is I think it's just better to have made that the blitz. I don't even think the rush was particularly worth it. Like, I think if you made the dodge, you just stand on the wolf. Freeing up the wolf is bad. This guy on his own is not so bad. If you fail this and you're not re-rolling it, both of these are going to be free now. So he's chaining onto the cage. I don't think that does anything, does it? I don't really think that does anything. The wolf that we didn't block in with Mr. Throw, who's literally doing nothing, gets to go up here. And then we don't re-roll that. We just eat the 1 in 9. Okay, so this is interesting, isn't it? So because of this terrible block now, this guy's not free. So this guy's got to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got to get to the line of the tackler. So you've got to open with a 1 in 9 block somewhere, I believe. I believe the children are our future. Treat them well and let them lead the way. Okay, when I say you got to open with a 1 in 9 block, the person that opens with a 1 in 9 block is not the fucking troll. Maybe I should have made that clear when I said the last sentence, because that obviously is fucking terrible. And of course, we waste the scoring threat. So now we've just got big uns on this block. So was this a vomit? Were we really just not caring? Like, surely a 1 in 9 frees the troll up completely to move forward and help with the cage. Like, was that a vomit? It just says block action, but I don't think it shows you if they're going to vomit unless they get to the vomit part. Because it is a block action, right? It replaces it. I don't know what it says. I hope it wasn't a block, and then we did this block with block all over the place at the moment. Okay, so we're going out there, and then we put an assist in. We put an assist in to blitz the ghoul. Why did we do that? Why didn't we just blitz the ghoul and then move a player over here to... We're going this way, right? Because you're going to block there, and you're going this way. Yeah, but now he's staying closer to the Necro. And he's just burnt his last reroll. And so far, this ball has not fucking moved because we've rolled a bunch of irrelevant shit first. I don't even know if he'll get to be a potato. Well, for those folks at home who have had a bout of leprosy in the past, so have problems counting up to 7. This ball is currently 8 squares away from the end zone. And can only move 7 squares. So that's going to be a problem on turn 16. Yes, Necro, that infamously easy to chain team. Both ghouls removed, by the way. So there we go. Both ghouls removed. One scoring threat that's... Actually, no, this guy can score, right? Yeah. 2 scoring threats that Edge 3. Animosity. No rerolls. A handoff. Rushes. That are Edge 3, I said, Kungshin. The big guns are Edge 4. Why isn't that the Blitz? Why isn't that the Blitz? Surely that's the Blitz. Why are we using the Wrestle Wolf as an assist on a block piece so that he just stands in a useless square instead of just blitzing with the Wrestle Wolf? So on a 1 in 9 he's still down, and on a POW you get to move him and him? I mean, that's just an obnoxiously terrible decision. Well, that guy's not scoring. Oh, sweet, sweet Mary, Mother of God. We've put the wolf in the only square that you can actually use him to chain the ball forward. So we blitz from above. Chain the ball sideways. Fill this square and then miss the throw. Blocks the wolf into him to chain him forward. And you can actually score without any animosity or handoffs. You've managed to somehow, with Necro, engineer a fucking chain push. Which wasn't seen, so I guess doesn't matter. Oh, there's no animosity. My bad. The Linos have animosity towards other Linos, but they're fine to give the ball to a blitzer. So 3-2-2. I mean, there was other dice in that turn other than 3-2-2. Those were 2 blockless blocks, so it was at least a more difficult score than the Necros. But the Necros should also be more difficult. Espunio would remember to put someone in front of the ball. So yeah, I mean, it's the right result. But both players were not good. Of all the things to do in the world, just engineer your own chain push is pretty obnoxious. Oh well. The third round does not start any better than the previous ones. Oh God, please don't have a bad day, Jim. Please, for the love of God, play properly. If Jim fucks this up, I'm going to be super upset. Because we've seen half the other people already. And so I know they're not going to be great. We've seen SPO Boyle. We've seen Scouse Boy and Breakmanker and Defa Dan and Captain Oates and Bashto. Wait a minute. Captain Oates has been in before, and he's in the pub team, and he's in Tactic and Theatrics. Have Team England run out of players? There are only like 20 players in tabletop in Britain or something. Is it like this is going to be the third time that someone plays Captain Oates? Bashto is also in both teams here. And so is Breakmunker, who I've also seen before. So it's going to be the third time that someone plays Breakmunker too. This is a weird tour. It feels like a tour of a very small house where we went through the kitchen and we're back in the living room and someone's describing the living room again. Anyway, there we go. That was that game. I'll just leave all of that in. Like, not a great start to the third round. Let's see if any of the other games are any better at all. See you next time.